Hey guys, so I didn't think I was going to be making my second video so quickly. However, something came up today and I just thought I'd share it with everybody because I'm sure uh, you may be going through the same items or having the same things happen, which is driver turnover. So things may be different in your area. Here in the LA area, and I'm sure other metro areas, the labor market is extremely tight out there right now. Drivers are in short supply, um, and they will. It's hard to find somebody who won't jump for 50 cents or more in this environment right now. I know this thing is in cycles. I've been around long enough to know that, you know, labor market's tight right now. People are quick to jump for better pay. Um, However, this will turn around, and when things slow down, you'll have your pick of the litter, and you'll have seasoned drivers, banging your door down for less money than what you're currently paying your drivers. So I understand that this is in cycles. We've been in an extremely long cycle this time, and who knows when, whether weeks, months, years before this thing turns and things are back in our favor. But in the meantime, just wanted to share with you what just happened. Basically, hired a driver last Tuesday. We started him out at I believe $19 an hour. Um, we put them on after the background checks and test drives and all that stuff. We put them on a truck with a current driver for a week to 2 weeks, depending on their abilities and the trainer, his confidence level in the driver. It'll determine when they get to go out, either on their own or with their own helper. Um, and we started this driver last Tuesday, and here we are on Tuesday, and he walks in at 4:30 and he quits. No notice, anything. Just, I'm not coming back tomorrow. Great. Anyways, so his BS reason was, my wife's pregnant. I got getting my kids to school, and which made absolutely no sense. As I asked him, so does that mean you're quitting? And he's like, yeah. I said, so you're not going to work at all? And he says, no. I said, so if your wife's pregnant, it makes no sense. Well, come to find out, the trainer let me know that actually while they were on the truck, he got a call from another job offering him a little bit more money, and so he jumped. I wasn't about to match or ask him if I could match the pay or any of that stuff, just because, it would have been the easy route, but somebody that's willing to do that and, leave me high and dry, I'd rather just put an ad and, which I'm going to do. I'll just place another ad and look for another driver. So those of you out there that have maybe 1, 2 trucks, maybe even driving yourself, you may not be experiencing stuff like this, but as you grow your business, and those of you that have multiple trucks out there are well aware, losing drivers throws a big kink in your operations. The more drivers you have, the more headaches. I'm not saying it's not a good thing to grow your business and expand, and obviously it means more revenue the more trucks you have and more drivers you have out there, but just be prepared because it's more headaches. You're going to have drivers calling in sick, drivers whatever, missing in action. More trucks out there means more accidents, possibility more accidents. And as all of you know, it's not like you can go out and rent an on-site truck. Somebody wrecks your truck, the truck's wrecked. Now you gotta have to try to jumble your trucks around to make sure that you cover other territories. or maybe you have strategic partnerships with other shredding companies and they can cover some of your routes, which we do from time to time. And we have some partnerships that I would feel safe and confident in the fact that they would service my customers, and I wouldn't worry about them stealing them. So maybe you have that. But understand, the more drivers, the more headaches. Just comes with the territory. I constantly have drivers coming in. I think, from what I've learned, we're not like the lowest out there as far as pay. We're might not be the highest, but we're an average in our area, anyways. Minimum wage by 2020 is going to be $15 an hour. July 2020 in California, gonna be $15 an hour. So somebody who's out there sweeping in our yard is gonna be making $15 an hour. So obviously the drivers are gonna feel that they're a lot higher up and that they deserve a lot more money, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now. Why is Joe Blow over there making $15 sweeping up scraps when I'm driving? I'm a Class B driver, or whatever. I need to be making way more than that. So understand that just comes with the territory. Hopefully your state isn't as giving as ours. I think that $15 minimum wage, some of you may be for it, but obviously costs are going to go up and all that stuff. But that's just a whole other story. So not to get off topic, it happens. Just be prepared for it. You're going to have some drivers out there that just don't take into account that them leaving you, this guy was newer, so it's not going to hit us as hard, but the fact that we had a week of training, we paid for the background checks, we paid for his drug screening, the ad, the hiring process, all that stuff was just basically a waste. I have drivers from time to time hitting us up constantly for raises, and I have to match if they're worthwhile and they're worth keeping, which obviously is going to raise my comp rates and whatnot. Just be prepared. So that's the video on this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I hope to keep making lots of videos like this, just kind of things that we're going through and things that you may be experiencing. And maybe you could share some of your ideas down below for everybody else, what you do and how you handle it. As always, sbdd.com. You can reach out to me anytime, whether it's phone. If I'm busy, I'll definitely try to get back to you. And take it easy.